This week's edition of the Bevsette, the Glass Lass, is brought to you once again by Diet Water. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. And as these fall temperatures keep moving in and things get cooler and cooler, make sure you're still keeping good care of yourself and keep yourself hydrated with that one product that has all of that great water taste, but still only half of those dreaded water calories. The one, the only Diet Water. This product's only available in stores where it's sold. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are time zone wise on this island Earth. This is Kentucky Hawkeye KY Hawkeye, your host here on Hawkeye's Old Time Gaming Emporium. It is Tuesday night, so it's time once again for our continuing Skyrim serial. This series, the stories is called Bevsette, the Glass Lass. She is the sister of Bellathor, the owner and proprietor of Bellathor's General Goods in Whiterun. Whenever you go in to greet him and try to talk to him and make a purchase or a sale, he always throws out this line about if he had a sister, he'd sell her in a second. Well, it turns out he actually did do that. Bevsette got sold by him into slavery when no one else was paying attention or looking around. She's now free from that enslavement. She is captured. She has been able to kill one member of the slavery ring, Aaron, down in Riften, and she's going to work her way across the province of Skyrim to eliminate all the members of leaders of this slavery ring, and then eventually get revenge on her brother as well. So she is just finished in Riften. Aaron was the person we took care of there. And while there, she has picked up a friend, a fellow person that she remembers from when she was captured and put into this ring, a Khajiit by the name of Inigo. And they have left and have now gone up, have arrived in Windhelm, where they are about to help an alchemist there who's been looking for a magical bottle called the White Phial. And they're going to try to assist him with that while they look for this other member of the ring. So let's go ahead and get things started. Without any further ado, since we used all the ado making dinner last night, let's go ahead and get things started. Looks like we've got a little issue here. Game's still loading. Let me fix something here real quick. Game is not responding. I reloaded the music and the menu mod that I had to start with here. Let's change their order here. See if that does it. All right, neither one of them show here in the plugins. Let's try this one more time. Try to get this all loaded up and ready to go. Liz is a Twitch streamer. She's a variety game streamer, and she's got a beautiful singing voice, and she does the theme, and that's the one we're using for here. I'm going to give her some props and some credit here as we get things reloaded. Hope your all's day has gone well. All right, let's get my mouse where it needs to be. And hopefully I haven't messed things up. Okay, here we go. We'll wait just a bit so you can hear the music kick in. There it is. Somehow, I've got two cursors. There we go. All fixed. So, with that, let us prepare to go to Windhelm. We have an item to go find. Here we go. Thank you for that lead in, Liz. And we got some leveling up to do. We'll go ahead and do that before we start up everything tonight. Shugoroth is the dated Prince of Madness. He is utterly unpredictable, may hinder or help any mortal lucky enough to cross his path. If I remember right, we left off in the apothecary shop known as the White Phial, named after the ancient object that he's been searching for. All right. Oh, we're at the end. All right. Are you all getting sound? Doesn't look like it. So you may have missed hearing her singing. That's unfortunate. Ah, sending the sound to the wrong spot. Now you should be hearing it. Sorry about that. We'll make sure you get to hear Liz's singing here later. Some stupid Windows stuff that decided to pop up. All right. Back at it. Where are we at? Yeah, we're 8 p.m. at almost 9 o'clock at night. We need to get some sleep for the night before we move further. So, Inigo, get yourself a place to sleep. I do the same. Because I'm going to just hide back here. The kitchen help is. And slide into my very portable home. Get some sleep. 12, 6. And we'll get up for 6 o'clock in the morning wake up call. Told us. All right. Let's go back up.
Welcome.
Inigo's waiting
Let
for
me know
us.
if you want anything. I think I've got a clean mug around here somewhere.
All right, Inigo. We have a file to go find. And according to what the proprietor told us, it is hiding here. So we need to quickly make our way there. Are you ready, my good friend? Let us go. Got doing something frowned upon quite a few times with the territory. And before I forget, as soon as everything loads, wait and wait and wait. Ah, here we go. There's sound. That means it's changing shortly. All right, before I forget any again, let us go. One, two, three. I got one perk I can use. All right. I could do the one-handed, or do I want to focus? Do I have? I've got the flame spell for destruction. Conjure familiar, fury, healing. Let's go ahead and mark that as a favorite. We're going to need it. Oh, and before we do anything else, we need to pray. Prove our favor with Fenaster. All right, let's go. We have a file to find. You could say it's been misfiled. I'll be here all night, folks. And for some of you who are experienced modders, no, I do not have open cities here. I tried it. I could not get it to work. I'm not that skilled of a modding plotter and planner. And if you I forgot to put it in the headlines here on Twitch, but I'm using the Temptus Magnificus mod list off of Wabbajack with about maybe 5 or 6 other mods added in that I like to throw in for the way I like to play. All right, now that we're outside the city and it's safe, it's time to switch into my armor. See critters up ahead. Go ahead and summon the help now. Alright, let's go. I saw something moving up ahead here. Hey there. Get another wolf pelt. And we get some goat stuff as well. Alright, let's go. Inigo, and I cannot remember I gotta look it up, the name that we gave the wolf familiar in the first episode. Oh, we got some revelers up ahead.
The Meads won't argue your ear off about which one should go first.
Alright, just to play it. Oh, wrong button. I always want to have my canine friend with me, just in case. Something wrong, Inigo? mill here. Interesting.
What manner of magic is this?
It's called conjuration. Can't a woman have a pet dog even if it is a
Your
familiar?
magical friend is jealous of our friendship. I can tell.
Let's see. Sounded like one of the names of one of the Santa's reindeer, but now I can't remember. All right, something just spooked that. Okay, we got another wolf coming up here.
Your summoned servant looks bloodthirsty. I hope you know a dismiss spell, just in case.
Don't worry, I know how to take care of him, Inigo. I saw another wolf up ahead here, and I want to make sure we are ready. Just in case it comes after us. Saw it chasing after a moose there a little bit ago. There we go. That was just a fox. No, but there's something. There's the wolf up ahead.
Let's get this over with.
I agree. Your arrow hit the spot, Inigo. That's for certain. I believe our destination is ahead here somewhere. Oh, we passed it.
Have you got a plan for today, or are we just playing it by ear?
The plan is to enter this cave up ahead. There it is, the Forsaken Cave. That is the one the good gentleman told us about. Some supplies there.
I sometimes have a bad memory. Too much skooma back in the day. Forgive me if I sometimes repeat myself.
You will be forgiven. Sounds like they use the skooma to mess with your mind. Sounds like that'll be part of our recovery for you. To get your sanity back. Someone was here. Fake car. Still me. Wolves up ahead, let's be ready. Comes another one.
Target's down.
That's all of them for now. I don't hear any others. Let's make our way carefully. Doors. Do these lead anywhere? Nothing here. And nothing here. you ready, Inigo? Shall we go inside? Come on, I believe. Come on, Ravisher. Knows what? Yes. Ooh. Ravisher, did you trigger a trap? Alright, let's move forward carefully. Come, Inigo. More to see. Gotta be more careful when I cross over then. Hear more.
Danger dealt with.
Nicely done, Inigo. Items to sell. Come on, Ravisher. Got more to find.
Oh no. They have expired.
See anything on that side, Inigo? Sounds like not, or else you'd be fighting them right now. Interesting book to read tonight. We have down here. Is this where they have it hidden? It's locked. Let's see what we can do here. Here we go. Almost hit it. A little bit more. And there. Used to be stairs going up. Some good items. Inigo, Ravisher, let's go. Ravisher, I'm not going far without you with me here tonight. Oh! Almost walked right on top of it. It almost walked on top of me. That was close. Got to be more careful. In this one. There he is. Well done, Inigo. You make a good team. You have another one up ahead. A large battle axe. That's it, Ravisher. Go after him. Keep him occupied. And your arrow, once again, has done one in, Inigo. Very good. Careful, don't step on those pads. Careful. Ravisher stepped on it. These are the enemy solid silver. Definitely worth a thing or two. Linen wraps. Always helpful. Potion. Always pick up at a time of need. Sorts of things here that we can put to use. Even sell. In we go. Alright, let's be careful. Pretty dark in here. Got one up ahead. Let's be careful.
Damn it.
He's seen us.
Target down.
Well done, Inigo. Sorry I was delayed in getting up here. I thought I'd sneak around. What do we have here? A few various and sundry items. Alright, let's be careful. Go way through. Caught by surprise with one of those corner places again. Straight ahead. Well done. We'll team up. Took care of it. Appears to have had a spell tome on it. Here, let's take a look. Launches 2 magic missiles at the target. Interesting. Powerful. charges the target, causing 8 damage. I want to empower that spell. Go ahead and favorite this new one here. Magic 2 missiles at the target, each causing 5% of your total magic as fire, frost, or shock damage. Each missile contains 10% of your magic. I think that's a good payoff. Let's see how well this spell works. I'll way through slowly and carefully. I think we worked our way back where we were before. Man, looks like I'm gonna have some spell practice here. These have done some damage.
This place is not very welcoming.
No, it is not. On your arrows, I have a feeling I may have melted it a little bit. Oh, silver. Interesting. Alright, let's keep moving. We'll leave Ravisher behind for now. Shadow up ahead. Well done. Between the two of us. What was that I just found there? Band of Frozen Time. One or the other. I'll give that a try for now. Alright. Inigo, I would say we go around that circle. Looks like it could lead to a very prickly demise. Again, crossing over where we were before, we're just going back and forth. This place definitely appears to be layered upon itself.
Cover is blown.
Fortunately, between the two of us, we're able to take care of it. Here comes another. Confusion. All sorts of magical rings in this place. Being investigated. Missed. Appears my aim is not as sharp as it should be. There it is.
Danger dealt with.
Appears these spells are doing their trick. Weakening them up. Alright. breath here a little bit. Alright, Inigo, be careful. Swinging blades. Keep fighting, Inigo. There's more of them. I hate these Draugr.
Good. Our time together is proving mutually beneficial, I think. I am glad to be by your side.
Glad to have you with me, Inigo. Could not have done this without you. This appears to be the one he was talking about, Caramel. Do you hear that, Inigo? Chanting. Don't. It's calling me. Over to here. The strange language on this wall, it speaks to me. As if I have something I am to learn from it. Let's check out this chest. Armor to sell. Some rings. That's a magical sword. Another collector's card. Now, there's a tunnel hallway still keeps on going this way. I have a feeling the object of our search may be further this way since we've not seen it yet. A large ancient bowl, like the mortar for the pestle. From what he told us, I believe this is where we put his magic concoction. Speaks to the heavens, but it appears to have done the trick. Nothing else waiting, this must be it. Appears cracked and damaged. Aurelian will be pleased we have found is the object what he's looking for. Some other things they may want for the shop there. That I might put to my own use. Things in here. Anything in these urns? Nice little gemstone. And a potion. How appropriate. Another satchel here. Book. Let's go ahead and grab that. I think we've found everything here, Inigo. Oh, missed a couple of items here. Alright, I think we can return to him. I think we can show him that it is here. Oh, see a door over here. It's blocked off here. Shall we see where this one leads? See where this goes. Another door. trigger it. Ah, it's another way in. So we ever need to come back. Back door is now open. Anything in these urns? Nothing there. Alright, let's go. Aurelion awaits. Anything in this one? Another potion. Alright. Shall we head back to Windhelm? Most unwelcoming city inside Skyrim so far. Should not take us too long to get back. Let Aurelion know that we've been successful. In the finding. He was right, it was not too far away from him. Closer than he could have ever imagined. And then we can resume the search. For the member here, the notes that I found on Aaron only mentioned him by the name of C. Could be a first name, could be a last name, could be a nickname, or could just be assigned. I have no idea who he or she might be. All that we know for sure they ran things, that they are the distributor, shall we say, in Windhelm. We're gonna find out who he or she is. Here are wolves again. Yeah, just in case. The ones we killed earlier. Alright, appears we are in the clear in safety. Let us let Aurelion know. I did not notice these before. Not exactly the most welcome sight. But we have business to do here. Let's get it accomplished. Last thing we want is have anyone else to go through what we did. Let's go ahead and level up. 3, 4. We have 3 perks that we can use here. So let's go ahead and put one in destruction because we have been using flames. Let's see where else we want to go. Haven't been using alteration. Binding. Not using bound weapons. Not gonna do bone collecting. Illusion. We're gonna be using that spell. Along with some others. Dream Tea. Activates sleeping victims to steal their dreams. Well, that's not part of the plan as of yet. Alteration. Now, which one of these has the one for silent casting? It's an illusion. One of the schools has silent spell casting. I was certain one of these did. Wouldn't be under sneak. No. It's under alchemy. Although there is one ability I want to try to find. Still, if it's in this version of alchemy. They may not have. Oh, I know what it is. It's under pickpocketing, I think. Thinking this. All right. Here under pickpocketing. Harm enemies by putting poisons in their pocket. That's the one I'm looking for. That's gonna need pickpocket of 15, so we want to work on that a little bit. But somewhere here, there is the ability to cast spell silently, I thought. It's on all the others. It's a fairly early-ish thing to find. Or maybe they took it out with the ordinator. Maybe they did. Okay, They must have. Oh, so since I can't find it, I want to maybe, hopefully, be able eventually to do the Brotherhood cocktail. That's gonna take a little while. Now, let us go find Norelian.
I own Hollyfrost Farm outside the city. It's honest work, if a bit dull.
Yes, everyone has closed up shop for the day. Now let us help take care of this poor man.
Got a pretty full stock of potions and alchemy regents. My master can be a bit short-tempered, but I've learned so much from him.
All right. Your master is upstairs. I have a present for him. Norelian.
Alchemy is simple. Unless, of course, you are simple. Then, I can't help you.
I have found the white phial, but I'm afraid I have bad news. Your magical phial has been damaged.
This, it matches every description of the phial that I've found in lore. But if it can't hold liquid, there's no way of knowing. How did you manage to damage it then? This is what I get for not retrieving it myself.
I am sorry, good sir, but it was like this when I found it.
Figures. I doubt you have sufficient knowledge to harm the phial, even if you wanted to. Either way, this is the end of it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm not quite in the mood to entertain guests. I trust you can show yourself out. Here's for your trouble.
Yeah, fine. He definitely is upset. I can tell he's not feeling well.
I want to thank you for your help. I know my master can be a bit short at times.
I was glad to help. At least it has been found and he can rest easy.
Here, you should have this. Even though the phial was damaged, I still think your efforts deserve reward. Now, if you'll pardon me, I'm going to tend to Norelian. I can make his final days a bit less painful.
That would be good. Now, let's go see if we can sell some of these wares that we found inside the cavern. And maybe we can afford to get you a better suit of armor. Ah, everyone is back.
Cookware, knives, and other goods for the home, all at reasonable prices.
I take it you are the smithy here.
Everyone says Yorland Greymane is the best smith in Skyrim. I plan to change a few minds about that.
So you are the castle blacksmith then?
Of course I am. What do I look like, a tavern wench? Don't let my words cut you too deep. I've just been working the forge too hard, trying to set this sword right.
I see.
Buying and selling a wide
What is so special about it?
Jarl wants it to look like an ancient blade. High Queen Fridis ruled over Windhelm in the Second Era, and her sword was legendary. Getting the real sword would be even better than making a copy. But no one wants to risk getting it from its resting place. If you find that sword, traveler, I'd be grateful.
We will see what we can do. How good is your steel?
Every bit as sharp as what you'll find in Whiterun. I respect Yorland, but he has the good fortune to work the Skyforge. Something about the fires. Their steel just holds tighter, if that makes any sense.
Understood. So, what do you have for sale?
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Well, first, let me sell off some things that we've gathered. I may hold on to that. I want to learn some enchanting skills here. This one, however, I wish to keep. Keep these, of course, the daggers of Grifton. These are all things that we won't need, but we could use the coin. Save these arrows and hand them off to my friend. We will not need these. My friend has these. Hmm. Save these and those. No need for that. I may keep these for my friend here for now.
The finest weapons and armor.
Now, what do you actually have for sale that my friend might be interested in? Is that okay? So what we have here is going to be 11 for the boots and 30 for the armor. Which is the same as what we've got there. No, pretty much for the boots. So, looks like we will pass on buying anything, but thank you nonetheless.
I've
Don't
been looking
forget,
for you.
You
Got
find
something I'm
Queen
supposed to
Freydis'
deliver.
sword,
Your hands only.
I'll reward you.
Let's see. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Fresh fruit and
Here, Inigo.
This is where dreams come to die. Let us not draw out our visit any longer than is necessary.
cook
We will try not Inigo. Any
The
other
cold
thoughts?
usually doesn't bother me, but here it cuts like an ugly knife.
I need to trade some things with you.
What are we trading?
Right now, we're going to take away the hide armor. The hide boots. We'll leave the bracers for now. Give you some banded iron. Some better boots. Mind if I ask
Of
you
course.
something?
What do you want to know?
fruits and vegetables.
Come and browse my fine
Tell
selection.
me more about
My
your
brother
past.
and I were adopted by a couple of retired assassins. I guess the orphanage did not do a family background check.
I have a little of everything.
Sounds like you had a very interesting childhood.
Mine was perhaps a little more unconventional than most, but I suppose all childhoods are interesting to some degree. My parents provided me with a love and encouragement. Apart from the nightly training sessions, we were a normal family.
Interesting.
Okay then.
All right, let's go check some more things out here. Is there anything else I wish to like to sell? Perhaps. Not in a real hurry. What is this?
Everything all right?
What happened here? sir?
Another girl killed. This is Susanna, from Candlehearth Hall. Served me a drink just a few nights ago, but I can't say I knew her.
Another? You mean this has happened before?
Susanna's the third. It's always the same. Young girl, killed at night, body torn up.
I presume these murders are being investigated.
We are stretched thin as it is with the war. Nobody has the time to spend on this. Not pleasant, but it's the truth.
Would you like some help?
If you want to help, ask some of these gawkers if they saw anything useful. I'm going to examine the body before the rats can get to it.
Alright. Do you know anything about this grisly murder?
This is a shame.
Yes, it is. Do you have any idea what happened?
No, sorry. But I did notice that her coin purse was still intact, so whoever did this wasn't after gold. I'm going to keep preparing the body, if you'll excuse me.
Oh, yes. Go right ahead. I didn't realize you were the priestess of Arcay. What about you, sir? Do you know anything?
Always sad when someone has to die.
Do you know what happened here?
Sorry, I thought I saw a fellow running away, but didn't get a good look at him.
Let's see. What about you?
Another one. Terrible.
Did you happen to see what happened?
I heard a scream and came running, but she was already like this when I got here.
Let's see.
You see those warriors from Hammerfell? They've got curved swords. Curved swords.
Yes. Well, I've spoken to the witnesses.
Just like always. Nobody saw anything useful. Bastards escaped again.
There might be more to this if you'd allow me to help.
Look, friend, if you think you can do better than the Legion of Guards, be my guest. You'll need to talk to Yorleif, though. We can't just let anyone go around claiming to be on official business. If he's willing, then we'll talk.
I will. Beautiful young lady died way too soon. Come, Inigo. We have a murder to investigate. Any thoughts?
Windhelm is miserable beyond measure. My fleas say they are near suicide.
Yes.
What's next?
We go talk to someone here in the palace to get permission to investigate. Come, Inigo. Did you notice what the man there said? It's a shame when someone has to die. Why would someone have to die? Like that. It may be nothing, but just something about the way he said it. Sticking in my craw. I've got to change the announcement from Stream Elements there to the new series. Press place. Alright. And where would this your left be? Alrighty then.
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
Sounds like that would be you. May I have a moment of your time, sir?
I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same.
I take it you are Yorleif, then. Look, I just saw and heard about the other murder. Do you have that you've had a series of these lately.
These are difficult times indeed, when men stalk their brethren like beasts. My men are stretched thin as it is. If you offer your aid, I gladly accept. The guards will be told to assist you as necessary. I'm happy to lend a hand as much as I can as well.
I will. Interesting looking castle again. Guess they definitely want to solidify his image as the bear of Markoth. Alright, let's go back to the scene. Well, it gets too dark. Come, Inigo. Still here, the body's been taken.
The Imperials think we need their laws.
Your leaf has granted me permission to help you with the investigation.
Just a few
All right then. I noticed a trail of blood leading away from here. Helgud's taken the body into the Hall of the Dead to prepare for burial. She's a little crazy, but if she knows anything, it's dead bodies.
I will.
The divine smile on those who show mercy and charity.
Alright, let's go examine the body. See if we can find anything more out. Some job here.
I lost my twin sister a while back. Have you ever lost anyone close?
Can't say that I have. Take it. Yeah.
My father says we need to just get on with our lives. Like it's that easy.
You must be family to one of the other women who were killed. Not who I'm looking for. We do not run into any Draga here. Somebody's too. Place to inter the dead. Ah. Yes, I have found you.
Large diagonal cut from left shoulder.
We meet again. Tell me. Is anything strange or peculiar about the body?
Well, she's dead. But I guess that's not unusual, at least not for somebody in here. I mean, someone who's not me, that is. Sorry, was only joking with you.
It's understood. You have to keep some sort of sanity with humor in places like this. So tell me, have you found anything?
Not really. The only unusual thing is the shape of the cuts. They look like they were made with... Well, the ancient Nords used these kinds of curved blades when they embalmed their dead. I don't know who in Windhelm would even have something like that. Other than me, of course.
For obvious reasons. I'm helping with the investigation, so if you could help us with anything else, please let me know right away.
I wouldn't hold out too much hope. Now, I really got to get back to the body. A lot of work to prepare her for the grave.
Interesting location and types. Cuts. Looks like they were looking for certain items, certain areas. Come, Inigo. I don't think we're going to learn anything else here. Let's see if we can follow this trail of blood. It's too dark for your vision to see. I'm going to be relying on your vision.
Will you spare a few coins to help someone who's got nothing?
See, it leads this way, Inigo.
The divine smile on those
There's
who
the
show
spot
mercy
now.
and charity.
And up ahead. Appears to be old blood. What do you think, Inigo? And there. Looks like it stops on the way here to this house. I best not try to break in. Let's do this above board. Let's see if Yolif the steward is still up and about. It's getting late. May not be able to do more on this until morning. Yet have made a wrong turn. Last thing I want to do is get lost in this city. This way. And here we are. Place we are looking for. Let's see if the steward is still here. Interesting.
I've spent my life serving Talos. I don't plan to stop now, no matter what the Empire says.
All right.
Luck finding the butcher?
If that's what you call him, no. Looks like there's a blooded trail leading to a house that's locked up. Sign on the door says Hyderim. Do you happen to know who the owner is?
Frigga Shattershield's old place? It's been abandoned ever since she was killed. I think her mother, Tova, has the key.
Let's see. Sounds like we
Travel
play a
safely.
visit
It's dangerous
to
out
the
there.
Shatter Shields. I'm afraid as late it is, I'll have to wait till first thing in the morning. Get out of this armor. Into my regular clothes. Let's get some shelter for the night, Inigo.
Come on in. We've got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds. Be on
we've
the
met.
lookout. The butcher could be around any corner.
So I am learning. Alright, Inigo. Let's prepare for sleep. Get yourself a room, and I will hide myself here for the night. Let's get some rest. We will be busy tomorrow. Hopefully be able to investigate that house. For now, let's get some sleep.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. I think I've got a clean mug around here. Somewhere.
I lost my twin sister a while back. Have you ever lost anyone close?
You're one of the Shadow Shields. Can you tell me where I can meet up with your mother? Thank you. That is most helpful. Come, Inigo, let's go. She's given us directions to the house. Turns out it's next door to the one we want to go into. Any thoughts?
I'm wondering why we are in such a dismal town.
Because this dismal town needs us right now.
Let us get back to it.
Come. Got investigating to do. Let's move quickly before the trail gets colder than the hearts in this town. The door is locked. We are early, they are not out yet. I'd like to get the key and their permission. I don't want to get accused of breaking in. 1 hour later. Hello? Anyone here? Oh, there you are. Miss Shattershield. First, my condolences for the tragic death of your daughter, but I need to ask you some questions.
You must be one of those wizards from the college in Winterhold.
Perhaps someday. Not right now. I need to ask you some questions about your daughter.
I'm sorry. She was very dear to me, and it's rather painful to think about. I'd rather not talk about my daughter, if you'll excuse me.
I am trying to find this butcher who did this. I was really hoping that you would help me.
Well, all right. What exactly do you need to know?
I'd like to investigate inside her house. I have some clues that are leading me to there, but that is all locked up. I wanted your permission first before I went inside. I would need the key.
Yerim? Well, I'm not sure what you think you'll find there, but you're welcome to have a look.
Thank you, Mrs. Shattershield. Again, my condolences. Come, Inigo. We have some searching to do. Must be a well-off family to be able to afford two houses. Pardon me. Let us go inside and see what we can find. We won't find anything that might be out of the ordinary. Let's keep a drop these cobwebs inside. These have been here for a while.
There is a bit of damp over there on that wall.
Let's see. Oh, those blood stains. Over here. Looks like this was just recently moved. Look at the marks on the ground. Let's see what these say. Some flyers. And a journal of some kind. Beware the butcher, the killer who haunts the streets of Windhelm. These calamitous times bring out the worst in people. Don't become the next victim. See Viola Giordano. Be spotting suspicious behavior. Someone else investigating, perhaps. What about this? Plans are coming together swimmingly. I found good sources of bone, flesh, and blood. And thus far a good sampling of sinew and marrow have escaped me. No matter, the city is swollen with contemptuous fools who will be missed by nobody. Last night was almost able to corner Susanna as she left Candlehearth. Idiot guard showed up just at the wrong moment and I had to turn about just for a stroll and so forth. There will be other chances, but the time is drawing near. So he was stalking. I think back to my time in Winterhold, all the wasted minds up in their towers they'll explore. The magic they already know, I'm discovering new magic here, something deeper than the cantripped shenanigans of the fire and light. This flesh magic is older than us, perhaps older than the world itself. I'm tugging at the corners of the fabric of the universe, and where it bunches and folds is where I shall create my greatest triumph. One more attempt at the Candlehearth girl. She's proving to be too cautious, but those strong joints of hers should contain the most exquisite tendons. Worth the effort. Tonight. Well, I don't think we need to...
Has a bad past.
Yes, it does. Bottles of mead. Heavily dust covered. Alright. Let's take a look upstairs. Chairs sitting around, things out of place. No furniture in this side. Wardrobe. Some fine clothes in it, probably hers. Bed and chairs stacked up here upstairs. Odd. Maybe this butcher's been staying here some nights? Very bizarre. Alright, let's check out here. Oh, another wardrobe. Hat, more clothes, a knife, and some gold. More of these flyers about the butcher. Here's some more. And something else. An amulet. Look at this. Very bizarre looking. Almost looks like a Used to be a skull carved in there in the center. Is the butcher collecting souvenirs? Alright, let's check this wardrobe out. Can't seem to move, it seems to be fastened to the wall. No shelves. Inigo, this is hollow. Yeah, help me slide this. Oh my.
I think this floor is rotten.
It's not the only thing that's rotten here. Whoever this butcher is, they've been bringing the bodies in here. 17 tendons and assorted ligaments, 173 fragments of bone for assemblage, approximately 4 buckets full of blood, nor curd, 6 spoons of marrow, no more than 2 from a thigh, 12 yards of flesh before cutting. Stars scrying to the edge of the ice mine, look to the lights where the souls dance, revealing the time when a spark will revive, when the rotted unites under most skillful hands. Translation from older text is interpreted by the eyelids and post-transcribed by Altmer. Provenance and authority unknown. It's the note soon. Well, Inigo, I think we have found where this creature's been working from. Let's go. Let's put everything back the way we found it, just in case they came back. Hopefully they won't find anything. One moment, people. Sorry about that. I thought it was an important call, but it wasn't. All right, back to our regular scheduled story. All right, let's go. We need to let them know what we have found. We need to find this Viola Giordano. We saw her earlier. I want to be careful who we tell, Inigo, because we have no idea who this butcher is.
Everything's fresh and delicious.
Could be someone like him walking the streets. Could be a god. Could be someone in the... Could be anyone here in this city.
You? What are you? Please, take Mother Mara's blessing to wash this unease away.
What is this all about?
Mother guides me to those flickering souls who are yet to cast themselves on the fire for tomorrow's utopia. She sees in you potential which can avert calamity. I, her most devoted servant, need you to believe in the goodness of your heart, in love.
I am trying to help save a city here. What is your point?
Forgive her, beloved child of entropy. For all her convictions, she only looks up, blind to those below the clouds which she wishes to ascend. There is a terror of minds and ideas forming in the West. A conciliage of antipathy and repressed hatred is nearing its sum. If this horror transpires, then neither the restraints of distance nor time will thwart the canker that will be birthed there. I make this plea to you, special child. Meditate between the opposites and seek resolution in the chaos. I will help whenever I can, but my light is weak. However, even the faintest flame can act as a beacon against the background of deep night. That flame will appear to you in a maze of dark when you most need it.
Mara, what is this?
There is nothing to decipher. Just take heed of these words. Go west and see. Open those eyes and see that which belies its splendor. Beset by men, gods, kings, and ideas, keep a clear eye. Keep your head above water when you reach that realm. The tides of want can drown any who venture too far from the shore.
What am I supposed to do then? You seem to be speaking in riddles.
Huh? Sorry. Ugh, my head.
If you happen to recollect anything about the incident,
on
be sure
What
to
spell
report
did you cast on her?
I've got my eye on you.
I know of no spell. Whatever it was affected me as well.
Yes, I saw. You were mumbling to yourself, almost word for word that of Jayana. Forgive me. Our travels have put me in a hastened mood.
The priestess had Mara speaking through her, told me about a place in the west.
Didn't know madness could be contracted. Is this a jest you're both in on?
Honestly, do I look like I'm jesting? Tell me of this place to the west.
No. It looks like you're serious, which worries me a lot more. The closest I can come to answering your visions is that we had just hailed from Evermore, which may be that west you want. If you're dead set on taking voyage there, then a merchant who has a route between that hinterland kingdom and Skyrim should be resting at Markarth. Word of warning, if you care to listen. The Reach isn't a place you want to risk your neck just on the visions of a zealous priestess.
Understood.
Are you daft?
What is this? Someone else dead here. I wonder what this is about. Come, we must find Viola Giordano. Find her wandering about here somewhere.
Need something?
Not really. It's
Be on the
Giordano.
lookout. The butcher could be around any corner.
Found you.
After what happened to those other women, I'm worried about my own safety.
Alright, I gotta go to him first. Okay. Looks like I did something out of order there. Alright, let's go talk to Yorleaf. See what we can find out.
What a waste.
See if he knows anything about this amulet that we found. Oh, there you are. Sorry to interrupt your lunch.
Any luck finding the butcher? Travel safely. Dangerous out there.
We missed something at the house. Okay, we're talking out of character here. Something's not been triggered yet. Although this story has been known to be quite bug-laden. Let me make sure we didn't miss anything.
The divine smile on those who show mercy and charity.
Alright, did we miss any clues in here? I don't think we did. We read everything that we're supposed to read. We did see everything. Alright, what have I not triggered then?
A few septims for my supper is all I ask.
Just tried to talk to Violet Giordano. Let's try that again.
After what happened to those other women, I'm worried about my own safety. Women murdered time and again, and all the guards care about is the war.
Come on, you're supposed to trigger something.
Need something? Yeah.
Alright, looks like this quest is borked here. Let me do a quick lookup of something here. I may have to console command something because I know we've gathered everything. We've looked at everything. So let me quickly slide something over. So I can take a look. Nice. Okay, let's make... I'm pretty sure we found all the clues we were supposed to find. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Drill the chest in the corner. Find the pamphlet along and the journal. Grove reveals the hideout. Investigate the altar. Pick up the journal. Get the amulet. Okay, and the journals. It doesn't point us to where we need to go next. All right. Looks like we're going to have to... Looks like we're just caught in a bug here. So Let's see if I can fix this here. Okay. All right, let's see where we're at here. See where we're hung up on here. See where we're marked. We're at 60. We have gathered everything. All right. What can you tell me, Viola, about the butcher?
I've been following him for months now. Well, not actually following, trying to find him. The guards won't help. The people won't help. I'm the only one who thinks he can be caught.
Why can't the gods help?
They say they're too busy with the war. I say, what good is winning a war if we're still terrorized by one of our own?
How can why don't the rest of the people care?
Oh, they care, all right. Just none of them thinks to do anything about it. They say I'm just snooping around bothering people. But I'm trying to save lives.
I've done some investigating and I found this journal in the killer's lair.
Huh? What's it say?
Sounds like a necromancer's been doing some experimenting.
Woundfirth. There have been rumors swirling about him for years, as long as I can remember. But he's a dangerous man. That's why they call him the Unliving. I wouldn't approach him directly. This information needs to go straight to the steward. He'll listen to you.
Alright, shall we go try him again, Inigo? Let's see if he will listen if he's ready for us this time. I would have thought he would have ignored us while he was eating, but he is a busy man.
How goes the investigation?
Do you know anything about this amulet?
I've never seen anything like it. I would take this to Calixto at the House of Curiosities. He has a good eye for strange trinkets. Might even give you a bit of gold for it.
Well, let's go investigate.
Travel safely. It's dangerous out there.
Alright, let's go, Inigo. He's giving me directions to this Calixto character. Let's go see what we can find. Where is my kitty?
I ask only for a little charity.
Oh, there you are. You decided not to come in? Alright, I've been told Calixto's home is this way. This building here.
lost?
No. I'm told you are Calixto and that you are an expert on certain
Feast your eyes
things.
on my strange and wondrous collection of curiosities. Welcome to the House of Curiosities. I offer a brief tour for a few coins, or you can simply browse at your leisure.
You said something about a tour.
Indeed, I did. For a few septims, I'll tell you about some of the most interesting curiosities in my collection.
Sure, why not? Yes, 2
Splendid.
gold.
If you'll just follow me, I'll tell you tales and show you wonders such as you've never seen.
All right, lead the way.
These tools were found in a crypt outside Windhelm. They belonged to the ancient Nords who dwelt in Skyrim before the days of the First Empire. Most scholars believe that the Nords of old used these implements to prepare their dead for burial. What macabre mysteries would these tools reveal if they could but speak?
I wonder. What else do you have?
Here is the Book of Fate, discovered in a secret room in the Arcane University. The writing in the book describes the destiny of its reader, so the words change from one person to the next. Some see only blank pages, and nobody knows why. Perhaps some of us are born with no destiny, or maybe the blank pages signify an imminent death.
The pages are blank for me as well. Perhaps my destiny is yet to be determined. Or he's pulling a scam.
Ah, now here's an item out of legend. This is Iskramor's soup spoon. Now, I know what you're thinking. This is no spoon, it's a fork. Nobody can eat soup with a fork. Well, my friend, you did not know Iskramor.
That's bizarre. Anything else?
Don't let this innocent-looking flute fool you, for this is the dancer's pipe. Legend holds that the dancer's pipe has won wars, toppled empires, and changed the very course of history. None know its origins, but the stories say that men who hear its music are compelled to dance uncontrollably, no matter the peril. To activate this strange power, one must only speak the magic words, which are... Oh my! I very nearly got us both into a nasty predicament, didn't I?
So it appears. Anything else in your fine collection of curiosities?
And with that, the tour is over. I thank you for your patronage, and I hope to see you again soon. My sister and I once traveled the world to assemble our collection. Such adventures we had.
I can imagine. Yorleaf, the steward at the Jarl's castle, said you might be able to help me. Do you know anything about this amulet?
Let me see. Ah, yes. This is the wheelstone. It's an heirloom symbol of the power of Windhelm. Traditionally, it's carried by the court mage. I would be interested in acquiring it, if you're willing to part with it, that is. For a piece like that, I could pay 500 gold.
Shouldn't it be in the personage of the court mage?
Woundfirth? Bah! It's purely ceremonial, and he has no use for it. Besides, I wouldn't want to be the one to give it to him. Gives me the creeps. They say he dabbles in necromancy.
You're the second person to have said that. Unfortunately, I am still need this for some investigating I'm doing. I think I will hold on to it for now.
Suit yourself. It's only of value to collectors, though. Good luck finding anyone else who will appraise it that highly. A most pleasant chat. Until the next.
Come, Inigo, let's go. We need to pay a visit somewhere. Come, collect stuff. Come on, Inigo. We need to get away from this house as quickly as we can. I recognize that man's voice. When I was tied and clasped in irons. That was one of the voices there.
I was one of the best soldiers in the Stormcloak army until I took a sword to the chest.
Sorry to hear that, good sir. A minute ago. I think
What a waste.
that's who we're looking
Speak to me.
Any thoughts?
I see you found Inigo the Brave. It's just a little thing I've been working on. It is probably rubbish. Hand it over, and if we're relaxing somewhere safe, I'll read it to you if you want.
Sounds
Okay,
good. I
then.
may do that. Alright, let's go. Let's go visit a certain court mage and see if he wants his amulet back. You see, come with me, Inigo. There's something strange about all this. Why would the court mage be a necromancer? And if he was, let's just say, for the sake of argument, he was, wouldn't he do all of his stuff in here rather than outside the castle? Where he could hide everything from everyone. Why did Clicksto want that amulet so bad? Pardon me, sir. Are you Windhelm, the unliving?
Whatever you've heard I can do is probably true.
That's interesting. Well, one of the things I've heard is late that you dabble in necromancy. Would that be true?
I beg your pardon? Necromancy. I am a member of the College of Winterhold. In good standing. They haven't allowed necromancy for hundreds of years.
Well, I found your amulet here. And several journals where this butcher has been working. Does this look familiar?
My what now? I've never kept a journal, I can assure you. What exactly did this amulet look like?
8-sided green jade circled within ebony. A worn carving almost looks like that of a face of the dead.
I know it well, or at least I've heard of it. I would wager that carving once depicted a skull. That is the necromancer's amulet of legend. It appears you were at least half right. There is necromancy at the heart of this.
So, was Calixto wrong on his identification of the amulet?
Calixto and his books are often confused about such matters. It happens to the best of us.
So, what do we do now?
I've been noting a pattern to when the killings happen. Now that we know they're tied into some sort of necromantic ritual, I think I know when the next might occur. Let's see. From Elordis of Last Seed until Amidus of Hearthfire, it will happen soon. Very soon. Keep watch in the Stone Quarter tomorrow night. That's almost certainly where the killer will strike next.
Can you give me some training in the School of Destruction?
Mind what or who you practice this on.
I may need it for him. Or her. Have for sale.
You wish to master the arcane arts?
It might be quite helpful. This looks very... Take that. Interesting spells you have here. As does this one. Illusion. Nothing there yet. Alteration.
Strength? If Ulfric needs a favor, he has it. Anyone else better pay well for the service.
Could I get some more training from you, good
Mind
sir?
what or who you practice this on. A strong sword arm wins battles, but a keen mind wins wars.
Now, let us do some learning here off of what we've picked up. Definitely want to add these to our arsenal. Come, Inigo, we must prepare. see if Ulfrith is correct or not. Let us see what happens. We will prepare for the night. They're still here.
Hello.
Exactly what did you mean by what you were
If
saying?
only I could tell you. My mind was beholden to something truly divine, so much that I can't recall aught that I uttered. However, I have an image of the reach from that possession. Oh, an incredibly irksome feeling. Maybe you can seek out an answer by following the roads westward. Maybe the same merchant who carried us through that web of valleys can impart the same privilege unto you. Seek him out near Markarth, if you will.
We shall. Come, Inigo, let us get some rest here. Let's get out from the cold. As we plan.
Welcome. Oh, let me know if you want anything. I think I've got a clean mug around here. Somewhere.
Probably do. Now, the question is... do we wait for tomorrow night, or do we go searching tonight, Inigo?
Yes, my friend.
Any thoughts?
I'm thinking this inn is not so nice.
Mind if I ask you
Go
something?
ahead, ask away.
Tell me more about your
I was
past.
bullied by the other Khajiit children because of my unusual color and markings. My mother showed me a handy trick with a rock and a glove. I was never bothered again.
That seemed a bit extreme. You could have accidentally killed one.
Childhood is extreme. It is a time of hard learning, but also teaching. Anyway, I never seriously hurt anyone until I was a lot older.
Tell me more.
My father showed my brother and I how to use a sword. My mother taught us the bow. Happy childhood memories.
So I see.
All set?
For now. Right, come. Let us go to the the stone quarter tonight. I'm not sure. It'll happen by tomorrow night. It's soon, very soon. Let's make sure everything is good and clear here.
Fresh fruit and vegetables for sale.
This is still going.
Fruits and vegetables, all ripe and ready for your
here.
table.
Let's wait and see what happens.
Take home Windhelm's finest and freshest produce today.
Let's keep an eye out. They call this the Stone Quarter. In fact, we might be better off hiding here. This will give us a good view of all of it. And now we wait. Shopkeepers appear to be putting things, closing up for the day. I doubt anyone would.
I do not like it here.
Neither do I. Don't have a choice. We must wait. Let's wait for our quarry to show itself. Let's stay here and wait and watch. If something happens while we're here, we will know that Runeforth has sent us on a wild goose chase to lead away from where he does his thing. If something happens here, we will know who is telling the truth. I trust no one but you, Inigo, at this point. We must find who this butcher is. I have my suspicions. It's Calixto. What's he doing here? He has his knife out. He's not doing anything yet. There's no one else here. Us. Now he's put it away. Let's follow him. See what he's up to. Betty's headed to the house.
Fancy robes. You a wizard or something?
He's waiting there at the house. And he's gone inside. He has a key.
Is someone there?
It was him. It was him. He's the only other person who would know, only no one else would know that that compartment was there as we closed it off. We found him. Come, Inigo, let's go investigate his house of curiosities. See what we can find there. funny feeling when we are walking around in his house. Something didn't feel right. See what he's hiding up here. Embalming tools. Many of them they appear used. Linen wraps. Dagger. Another journal. Soon enough, my sweet Lucilla. You will be with me again. Normally, when such words are written, it is because of love left behind is soon to depart. But in my case, I hope to soon bring your spirit back into my world, for it was you who loved this world so much, not I. I continue to collect your new form from the ragged bits around Windhelm. If they only knew what destiny would soon grace their bodies with your spirit imbuing them with higher purpose. They would surely thank me for the great gift I give them. I reserve for them a place of beauty alongside your heart. The day draws near, soon I will hold you, and again will show you this, and it will be as delivering a long-forgotten letter to a weary traveler, love always Calixto. He was trying to bring his sister back from the dead. Let's look here. Check out the rest of his place here. I just found another journal in this chest as well, Inigo. I was right, he was part of the slaving group. He was using some of them. He was killing women here because he couldn't find adequate subjects out of the slaves.
What a load of old junk.
Exactly.
Okay, let us get back to it.
Alright, we know what's going on. Let's grab these supposed items here. Make proof of some worth. Spell scrolls, I don't want those. Be surprised if any or all of these were probably needed for his necromantic rituals. Let's go ahead and carry them off. So no one else would try to use them. Supposed magic flute. Alright. Let's let them know the happy news. That he is no more. We have taken care of the butcher once and for all.
I ain't asking for much. Just a few septums.
I keep from knocking over my microphone. I hope Stewart is still up and awake. See you take over this way. Thank you. I wonder if that is the Jarl, or perhaps his father. Or his father's father. Yolif will want to know we don't want to wait any longer than necessary. Where would I find your leaf?
Heard there were wolves on the road up north.
This way. Okay, thank you. Oh, sorry to disturb you, Leaf. I did not wish to disturb you in your bathing. I will wait for you outside. Oops. We'll grant him the courtesy. Finishing his bath.
Any luck finding the butcher?
Yes, we've caught him returning to the scene of the crime. Your butcher, was Calixto Corium.
Ismir's beard. The manner was always a bit odd, but I wouldn't have expected. You've done the city a mighty service, friend. I believe you'll find the guards to be a bit more cordial with you in the future.
Thank you. The women of your city are now safe.
Travel safely. It's dangerous out there.
Whatever you've heard I can do is probably true.
Well, Woundfirth, you were right. We caught him. He fled where he was about to do his slaying, and then we tracked him down to where he did his work. Your help was immense. So, I apologize for my burntness earlier, but I had to find out if you were part of it or not. So, if I might ask, besides the destruction that you taught me, and obviously not necromancy, what kinds of magic do you study?
Whatever I don't already know. Power is the crux of this world. There's always more of it to be had, if you look in the right places.
I see. Tell me, does Ulfric Stormcloak, the Bear of Markarth, have much need for magic?
No, but then I don't have much need for Ulfric. We both leave well enough alone.
Fair enough.
Strength and steel are well and good, but magic is the true power in this world.
As we've seen, well, I'll leave you to your bathing. Come, Inigo, it's been a long day, busy bit of activity. We've earned some rest. I have more notes from Calixto's house. Perhaps I can find out who else we need to go after. Came out back here. An interesting fishbowl. Alright, let us go get some rest. You sound as tired as I am, Inigo. Still here. Night, let's get us a real room.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out. This here's Candlehearth Hall. Great rooms upstairs, and there's a bed for rent on the ground floor.
I would like to rent a room, please.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Come, Inigo, let us get a good night's rest.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
I shall. You may leave us be. Let her out, Inigo. Now.
Such a shame what happened to Susanna. Her beauty was the only thing worth suffering this place for.
Yes, it was a shame that she died, but we've now prevented anyone else from doing so. I've looked through these notes.
What happened?
We now know who the rest of the leaders of the slavering are. It's in his notes that I found there in his home. Tomorrow, we'll set out for the next leg of our journey. Go visit someone by the name of Erica. Let's get some sleep tonight. Let's get a good 6, 7, 8 hours of sleep.
Oh, what happened?
Someone else was a copycat killer?
Name's Nils. I'm the cook up at Candlehearth Hall.
Hard to say. So, Inigo?
Can't just throw the big logs on the fire. Gotta have the little bits, too.
So, Inigo, today. One more down, one more person to go. Let's take a trip across the way to this capital city of Solitude. And that is where we're going to end our adventure tonight. I wasn't anticipating us doing the whole thing here in one night, but it worked out pretty good. Let's save here and say goodbye to Bevsette. And bringing into our story here, despite a little hiccup there at the beginning, things went real well. So we're working our way through the story. This is not going to be as long of a story as the one for our snow elf that we played before. Zarzur Tintaroth is going to be much shorter than that one, but we're going to have some fun with it into our Van Skyrim in Anniversary Edition as we go. So let's go. We'll go ahead and see who we can raid here tonight. The rest of the schedule for the week tomorrow night is Grappler's Keep, our WWE 2K22 universe, where a number of DMs, GMs, and RPG players from across the Twitch universe compete in a ring that we lovingly call the Dice Tray. We just finished last week with our Phoenix Stockade pay-per-view. We have a new men's champion. We have no change in the women's tag team champions or the women's Mistress of Mayhem belts. We have new mixed gender tag team champions. And we are currently now, because of Pope Worldbuild abandoning me and defecting to, and he and JF abandoning the Cauldron and joining up with Trooper SJP, our new men's champion, we no longer have a tag team that was holding the Advantage Roll Tag Team Champion, Men's Tag Team Champion belts. So starting tomorrow night, we will have a tournament to determine who the new men's tag team champions are going to be. We will have one match each week, with leading up to a championship match at our next pay-per-view, the Joust, which is our version of Survivor Series, which will make things fun and interesting. So we are going to work our way up and lead up to that through there. We got some new rivalries. We have the new faction, the Game Changers, that is formed. And if you're following us on Discord, you will have seen that a new women's faction has just risen up to take on the Coven, who has been hoarding all of the belts as of late. Who is this faction? Well, you can either click the link to join us on Discord, or you can tune in tomorrow night here on this channel at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Adjust your time zones accordingly in order to find out who this new faction is. Rest of the schedule: Saturday, I'm normally on the Wandering DMs channel for Scion Birth of New Gods, but we are not streaming this weekend. So we will be back on Monday with more adventures with Family Night Emporium, as my daughter and I are working our way through Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. And then tomorrow night, then the following Tuesday night, we will be back with more of our adventures with Bevsette, the Glass Lass. We'll have some fun as we go through these adventures. So let's see, who do we want to raid here tonight? I see Other Doc is on. Critical Role is doing their 4-sided die. We're not going to waste one there. We may do Madame Gandalf tomorrow night. But let's go ahead and raid Other Doc. He was the first DM that I was in a RPG campaign on here on Twitch. So let's go ahead and raid Jim. Yes, that Jim. So, make sure I've got everything spelled correctly. There we go. So let's go ahead and raid Jim. As you can join us on Discord to talk about all things Skyrim, or Grappler's Keep, or pro wrestling in general, or what we do with Lego and Skyrim and the other things on Family Night at the Emporium, or talk about anything else if you so like. We do have a section there called the Prayer Closet. We believe in the power of prayer. We believe prayer changes things. We believe prayer is effective. We believe prayer is powerful here in this, at least in this household anyway. If you have a need, a concern, or request, please place it there in the section that we call the Prayer Closet, and we will be praying for you. If you'd rather not say what it is, and we can understand that being the case, just use the praying hands emoji. We will interpret that as what we refer to as an unspoken request, which means we don't know what it is, but we're going to be praying for you anyway, because we don't have to know what it is. All we have to know is that the need or the want or concern is there, and then we'll take it from there on the prayer side of things. So don't be afraid to utilize that. Let's go ahead and get this raid going with Other Docs. So until next time, everyone, may green be the grass below you, may blue be the sky above you, may straight be the path before you, and warm be the hearts that love you. Good night, everybody. This has been a Diet Water production.